But Miss Clara, they would not like take the paper and be like, okay, go away. No, Miss Clara would be like this. You need to come here before class starts every morning and show it to me. Hey guys, it's Angie and we are here to talk about another story of my life. This one is a little bit troubling, I would say. Well, just a little bit, but I'm gonna talk about the time when back in middle school we had a sex education class. The problem was we had a crazy lady for a teacher. And when I say crazy lady, I just want to start from one thing that will show you how crazy she was, which is we had a sex education class, and obviously you didn't have to attend it. I attended it because I was too awkward to tell my mom, listen, if you fill up this paper saying that you will teach me about sex, then I don't have to go there. I was too awkward to ask that, and I actually am happy because of how the lady acted. And I knew that my mom would take it to the level of going through it with me, and I'm like, I really didn't feel like talking with mom about this stuff at the age of 13, 14. I don't think I don't either right now. It's very awkward with your parents, you know, it's exceptionally awkward. But I attended the class, and I said I'm happy I didn't fill up this paper because, you know, the class was like first class ever on our, I think it was on Wednesday, like the longest day we ever had. It was the first class, and basically if you didn't have to attend, you kind of have a free time, you could sleep in a little bit, but this didn't work with this lady. We call her Clara, because Miss Clara is, of course, obviously it's not her real name, by the way, so don't have your things in a twist. But Miss Clara, they would not like take the paper and be like, okay, go away. No, Miss Clara would be like this. You need to come here before class starts every morning and show it to me. Like, the prize for making students' life even worse than it already is goes to Miss Clara, because not only you had to come as early as ever, you had to come earlier to school, show the lady the freaking paper, and then spend 45 minutes doing whatever. I don't know. It wasn't fun, I'm sure, for those people. And if you were like came a bit too early or too late, or when she already said hello to the class, oh, she would be mad. Oh, she would yell at you like you killed her husband. She really would. She was crazy. And to paint you a situation we had. So when I first started middle school, we were all girls, and we had three boys in our class, and then they transferred from our class or school, and there were only girls. So there were only ladies, and by the end of the first year, when we didn't have sex education, they transferred a guy to our class saying that if he is around the ladies, he might stop bullying others and learn how to be good person, because, you know, girls are so good and cute and only boys do bad things, right? To my school for the thinking. We had some really nasty girls. We had a girl that said about another girl that she wished she could hold her throat, swing it like, you know, squeeze it, swing it around and get the head out of her body. She literally said that. So yeah, only boys are naughty and nasty. Like, why my school was so stereotypically a fool? I don't know. But that happened. So we had one boy in our class and all we are ladies. And then we move on to the second year with that. And when we have our sex education, so first lesson was like so beautiful, because our Miss Clara told us that we as females will never develop properly because we cannot interact with men, boys, because we don't have them in our class. Oh, and that one boy in our class, yeah, he will develop incorrectly too because he has too many girls around him. That was our first lesson, that we will not be real females. I'm not a real female, guys. I developed wrongly. Maybe that is the reason why my relationships were always shit, and I just can't get right. Maybe maybe it's inside. The answer is inside me. I have not fully developed as a woman, which obviously is a bullshit. I hope you understand its irony. We had a lot of interaction with males from other classes. Like, there was a class, there was only boys. What about them? We interacted with them, like, not that closely, of course, but we talked with them, and I don't know, Miss Clara was something. And then we get to my favorite part. Like, I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but we had like some looking like from 80s kind of videos made by some people about growing up, and they were, you know what, they were creepy as fuck. The most creepy thing is that, like, you had this family where everything happened, everything was explained, and who explained it? You think parents, teachers? Yeah, no, none of this. There was a friendly ghost who looked like he's 40, that he was explaining to those kids, and he was hugging them, and he was really close with them, and this took all the levels of wrong, because you knew, like, this is a totally, like, you know, good ghost of a family, but this looked like completely an older guy who is complete stranger to those kids, and he is treating them as if it's his kids. Oh no, please don't. Then there were like an amazing lessons to learn. For example, if you have a boyfriend in middle school, don't hug him. Oh, please, never sit on his lap. Don't get too close to him. Like, even a handshake must be able to close, because boys are always horny in this age, and he will only want to hurt you. He will want to take advantage of you if you hug him. I mean, I see where this comes from. Like, if you are too touchy, and you know they're young and they're boys, and you might want something more from you, I understand where this is coming from. But this was taken to the whole new degree of touching. Like, even holding his hand was supposed to be very careful with this. Be very careful with this. And obviously we had a lot about videos about how boys develop when they are in middle school, because the lady was like, you know, you're all ladies, you probably know how your body develops, which, like, we know how it feels, but we don't know all the details, and that would be good to learn. But no, she repeatedly just showed us videos of how boys develop, and like half of them was why and how boys wet their beds when they are young, and it was not fun to watch. And she would like keep saying a lot of like, oh, really shitty things, like, you know, you're a girl, you cannot play with cars, and stuff like this, because if you don't play with girly things, you will not develop as a female. Once again, I play with both girly and boyish things. I don't know. I did not do her lessons to heart, so maybe that's why my relationship life is just is non-existent. I have a relationship with my trusty computer, who hates me sometimes, and my food. That is the life I live. But I just wanted to talk about this because I thought it was kind of funny how wrong she was, and how just I have not learned anything from that lesson, those lessons, like besides the fact that I can hug my boyfriend, and that boys keep wetting their bed when they are young, which I mean it's natural, I guess. I wouldn't like they can have anything against them. I think they might feel embarrassed about it, like with their family, but it's just a natural thing. I don't know why we had to hear about this almost every time, and she really liked to remind us that we will not develop as healthy young females. But anyway, this is my story today about my crazy sex ed teacher. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you laughed a little bit, because she was a crazy girl. She was cray. So thank you everyone for watching. I'll see you in my next video.